A judge has ordered rapper Tory Lanez to stay 100 yards away from Megan Thee Stallion. Tory has been charged with shooting Megan several times and wounding her. Back in July, during the hearing, Tory was also told not to contact Megan at all. Meantime, Megan wrote a powerful op-ed in the New York Times titled "Why I Speak Up for Black Women." She addressed the shooting and confirmed that she and Tory were not dating, but said violence against women is not always connected to being in a relationship. She writes, quote, "It happens because too many men treat all women as objects, which helps them to justify inflicting abuse against us when we choose to exercise our own free will." She went on to say, quote, "The way people have publicly questioned and debated whether I played a role in my own violent assault proves that my fears about discussing what happened were unfortunately warranted." Erica, not only this op-ed, but that powerful video that you posted on your Instagram, and I would urge all of our viewers to go to Erica's Instagram to watch that video. Did her op-ed in the video speak to you as a Black woman?
Oh, of course, it definitely spoke to me. I know this woman. Millions of women know this woman, because this is what happens when you have done everything in your power to get to the place that you want to go. You've done everything in your power to set goals and achieve them, and you've taken a lot of hits, and you've gotten back up and you continue on. And there's this part of you that thinks that if I just kind of play by the rules, or maybe if I don't say this, although I know it's wrong, then that's going to help me in some capacity. Like, that's going to be a part of my journey. And then something happens to you and you're victimized. And not only are you victimized physically, but then you're also victimized by the media, and your press, and your name is slandered. So then you wake up and you say, well, what the hell am I being nice for? Like, why am I trying to be the go along, the get along girl? Why don't I just place truth to power? And for her, she's got to be looking at it like she has a major platform. Millions of people follow her. She has millions of fans all over the world. I feel like if you have a microphone, especially as many microphones as she has, you better start to use them. And that's what she's doing. And I can completely understand that, because that's how I feel too. I'm not going to sit on this show and have the privilege of having an audience with all these microphones around me and not say anything to make sure that I speak up for Black women. And people are going to be upset about that, but you're just going to have to stay mad because you can fight the air. And that's exactly what's happening with Meg Thee Stallion. And I am so proud of her, and she does not stand alone.
Erica, can I ask you a question? Why do you think this isn't a bigger story? I mean, even if you're a viewer and you're saying, I don't know Megan Thee Stallion, she's an A-list celebrity, especially in the world of music. And Tory Lanez is a B+, A- list star as well. You would think this would have been front page news. I feel like we've heard more about Cardi B's divorce than a shooting.
Yeah, it's called the hierarchy of social stratification in some respects. I mean, for every knock that you have for being a minority in this country, whether that's gender, LGBTQ+, race, socioeconomic status, then every single one of those adds a mark against your humanity. So if you happen to be a woman, that's one mark against your humanity. If you happen to be a brown woman, that's another mark. If you're living in poverty, that's another mark. And all of these little things just ding at your humanity. So by the time that you get to a Meg Thee Stallion, she's got to be looking like, I am at the top of my game and I still can't get any respect. So what does that mean for the women who aren't at this level? So I better say something, and that's what she's doing.
Powerfully said. Erica, I learned so much from you, and you know, I know you're proud of Megan Thee Stallion for using her voice. I'm so proud of you for always using your voice so powerfully and so transparently on this show.